Welcome back, everyone, to Storytime with the Wimberleys. Grab your pillow and blanket and let's get ready for Storytime. Today's story is Goodnight, iPad by Droyd, a parody for the next generation. Let's get ready to read. Goodnight, Goodnight, iPad by Droyd. In the bright, buzzing room, there was an iPad and a kid playing Doom and a screensaver of. This is the big room, and there's a lot of kids playing on their electronics. And a screensaver of a bird launching over the moon. This looks like the Angry Birds game. There were 3 little nooks with 10,000 books. So it looks like we have a dad here, and he's on his Nook book reader, and he has 2 other ones in his bookshelf. And all his other books, actual books, have been thrown away in the trash. And his bookshelf is completely empty besides his 2 other Nooks. And a huge LCD Wi-Fi HD TV. With a big TV and all the kids and the dad, and they're sitting around watching a movie. With Bose 5.1, 6 remotes in 3D. And a BlackBerry ringing with Eminem singing. Yo, 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 it's your mama if you gotta know. And a new Facebook friend and text with no end. And looks like the bunny sitting right here, and he's texting to his friend. Tap, 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 tap. And a viral clip of a cat doing flips. And the bings, bongs, and beeps of emails and tweets. Looks like the grandma is sitting in her chair, and she's hearing all the bing, the bongs, and the tweets of all the emails. And a fed up old woman who was trying to sleep. Okay, that's it. So it's like the grandma sitting here, and she's getting frustrated because everybody's making noise and it's really time for bed. Good night, iPad. There's the grandma, and she's taking away the kid's iPad, and he's screaming, no! Good night, Doom. Good night, bird launching over the moon. There's the grandma, and she took everybody's electronics away, and everybody is running after her, and they're telling her no, and they're trying to get their stuff back. Good night, Nooks and digital books. Good night, Eminem. Good night, Facebook friend. And the grandma, she took all their electronics and she threw them out the window. You have the mom and the dad, and everybody is just so shocked. And if you see over here, you have a cat, and the cat is hiding his electronic mouse. Goodnight LOLs, Goodnight MP3s. So there's the grandma again, and she threw out all their electronics outside of the window. Goodnight LCD, Wi-Fi, HD TV. And there goes grandma again. She picked up that huge, large screen TV, and she's about to throw it out the window. Goodnight remotes and Netflix streams, Androids, apps, and glowing screens. Goodnight plugs and power lights that guide us to pee in the darkness of night. So you have grandma here, and she's yelling, "Okay, everyone, bedtime." And everybody's saying, "Oh," and here's the dad, and he's saying, "Do we have to?" Good night buzzing, good night beeps. Good night, everybody who should be asleep. So the grandma's tucking in all the kitties into bed. Good night, pop stars. Good night, MacBook Air. And you see, in all the other houses, they did the same thing. They got all their electronics thrown out onto the lawn. Good night gadgets everywhere. If you like this story and want to see more videos, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. See you tomorrow for another bedtime story. Good night and sweet dreams. The end.